position, walking up, preparing for. They were just here while I was doing interview. So they're going. You can see. You're going up the hill. You can see the preparation for President Jimmy Carter arrival has begun, and the Navy that you guys saw earlier on just walk all the way up to the end, and I'm going to try to see if I can do that. And now is another group that is coming too, and you can see where we have a group of people began to gather. I've talked to people, so this street, Constitution Street, will be all lined up with well-wishers from around the country that in some way have come to pay their last respect to the president, the 39th president of the United States. Just heard the people that we just talked to, the young civil, and right here, as you guys have seen, President Carter motorcade, we are seeing more people gathered here, and his motorcade will come all the way here, and that's the Capitol right there, and you see the American flag at half staff right here. We're not sure whether that's Marine One or the helicopter. I think that's the DC helicopter just flying.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
The precision ceremony began. You can see further down. It's right here coming down.
I work at 5 p.m. guys.
I'd
be at the airport by 7. You think that's fine?
We're here on Capitol.
It starts right now.
Outside on
But
Constitution
it's
Avenue.
to charge it.
And so we can see, and just like you, like so many people, you've been following the news and following the movement, and we see the position coming down.
Jeez, Mom, you think well of him.
Carter declared like presidents of the United States, arriving at the Capitol Hill, where he remained stays in the rotunda for public viewing, starting today through Thursday, when there's so many stories that we've had about his presidency. So many people are gathered here today. It's cold, but it is important for many of them to gather here today to pay their last respects to a man as one of the people gathered here said, broke the mold when it was made. His contribution not just to America, not just to democracy, but in treating everyone with dignity. We hear the story. What a beautiful. Let's see. Our audience will remember that when we covered Madam former Secretary Madeleine Albright memorial service at the Washington Cathedral. Uh, right here, you guys can see the Cascades bus run. It's now time. Carry the Osborne carriage is now time into the capital. You can see people have come here. Well, you guys can see that right behind me we are right on Capitol Hill, where the position for President Jimmy Carter just arrived here and on a horse carriage, and they make that turn into the Capitol where the service will take place this evening, a private service with a member of Congress, as well as Vice President Kamala Harris also will be in attendance today to pay his last respect. You can see around me there are people, public that have come here, gathered to pay their last respect as well. And I had an opportunity before the position arrived today to talk to some of the members, some of the public members that were here. It's very cold, as we know. Like, yeah, there was a heavy snow yesterday in Washington D.C., actually in the whole Northeast. So it's still very cold. But regardless of that, many people have traveled from Florida, from New Jersey, from around the country, just to come here today to pay their last respect to the 39th presidents of the US. And from what people are saying is the contribution of what they did while he was in office, as well as in the last 40 years, both him and his wife, who passed away last year, November in 2023, on their contribution. I actually had an opportunity to speak with a member here. They're still right here with me, that share a personal story of when the former First Lady Rosalind Carter helped while she was a young girl, while they were at a refugee camp. So today is not just an historic moment for many people that gather here. Is a personal, there's a personal connection. I had an opportunity also to talk to one another observer here today that said she worked with President Jimmy Carter in Georgia when he was working on humanitarian and as well as environment, and in her own word, she described him as very unique, as that he broke the mold when God created him. That there is no one like him, and she doesn't think there will be anyone like him. And this is very, very unique, very, very important, given the political climate that we have, not just in the U.S., around the world right now. So for many people that came in here, it is his contribution is decency, and the way that he treats his neighbor, the way he treated everyone, and it is an example for us to inspire to, for people to inspire to. As we know, there is a 6-day memorial service that the former president is being honored, and starting today after the service, it will be open to the public to pay their respect to him in the rotunda of the Capitol Hill, and it will be available from today through Thursday, when the memorial service will take place. The funeral memorial service will take place at the Washington Cathedral. We will be there as well to cover that event. It's been, the stories that we've had here today, you guys have had some of that story of people, of what this president is, not just his political contribution, but his contribution to decency, to humanity. It's very, very important for everyone that have gathered here today in this school. And this wrap up our report here today. And we will be back on the Capitol tomorrow to talk to the public and hear more of the his story. Guys, we've reported President Carter's story is not just an American story. His contribution as well to the African continent, where he did a lot of humanitarian work as well as championed democracy across the continent as well. Guys, we know the African Union chairperson as well as other leaders, including the president of Zambia, President Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa. They've all paid their respects and gratitude of what it means to them and the contribution to the African continent. So we be bringing you more reports tomorrow, but today just wrap up our report here today, and we will see you. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Kemi Oshikoya for the Africa Bazaar magazine. I will see you tomorrow. There's the salute gun. A very, very powerful moment. As you can see, the sun setting as well. I'm right here in front of the Union Station